everyone. I'm Marissa from the Lollies Lattes Blog. Today I wanted to do a review and a demo of Maskcara IIID Foundation. If you have looked up YouTube videos or on Pinterest for highlighting and contouring, you've probably stumbled upon Maskcara. She is a beauty blogger. She not only does blogs, but she does videos for makeup and hair, and she has become so successful that she has come out with her own makeup. To me, she was kind of my pioneer of highlighting and contouring. I didn't know anything about it until I stumbled upon one of her videos, so I was really excited to see that she came out with the makeup. I decided I wanted to buy it, and it turns out that there was a deal on eVine, so I was able to buy the makeup and the brush that comes with it for a much lower price than if you buy them separately. Makeup comes in this cute little compact. It comes with 4 colors. It comes with a blush, a highlight color, a contour color, and an illuminator. You can see it's shiny. They're all cream based. In the review of the makeup, I already had my eye makeup done, so today I'm just going to show you how to use this foundation. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it. So I started out using a primer. I use the Laura Mercier foundation primer that's oil free. This seems to work a little better on it. The silicone based ones like the Smashbox Photo Finish don't mesh well with the creaminess of the foundation. It kind of slides around on your face. So you want to use something that's not oil based or silicone based so it sticks a little better. I'm going to do the makeup exactly how she says to do it in the pamphlet and also in the video that she put out with the product. And so I'm going to take the brush that came with it. This is cute little palette. I'm going to take this dark color here, the contour color, and I'm going to put it on the brush, the fluffy side, and I'm going to make the fish face, and I'm going to put it under my cheekbone. And then I'm going to take some more and put it on about the top half of my forehead and down to my temples. Next, using the fluffy side again, I'm going to get started on the highlighting with the kind of concealer color here, not the lightest one, that's the illuminator, but this one. And that's going to be the majority of how you get the glow. So I'm going to start with the big end of the brush and then just go into that color there. And I'm going to start working it here on my cheeks, and I'll get to under my eyes in a little bit with the finer tip. And just kind of circle it in there. Make sure it gets on there really well. Try to blend it too, because you want to make sure it's nice and blended, or else it just kind of looks like light concealer face, because it's not a color that matches your skin exactly. It's a color that's meant for highlighting. So it's not going to match your skin exactly, so you want to make sure that you're putting it in the right places and that it blends in well for kind of a glow, as opposed to using a concealer all over your face. So I'm going to go into the other side now and put it there too. And then work it up past the contour. And like I said, I'm working on the bigger areas, so I'll come back to the smaller areas. I'm going to put it on my chin and then work it out here under where we did the contour. And I feel like with this part, I tend to cover up what I already did with the contour. So the first time we did the contour was kind of the base contour, and then next time we'll go back in and fine tune it a bit under the jawline and on the nose. So now I'm going to go over my nose. And then I'm going to go up here. Make sure you blend it in really well with the line you made for the contour. You want to be sure that it's a blended line and not so blunt. So I'm going to use the finer tip side to go back into the same color to do under the eyes and down my nose and up here under my brows. So now I've kind of come back to concealer face, so we need to tone it down a bit. So I'm going to clean off the fluffy side and go back in with the contour to make sure everything is leveled out. So I'm going to go back and take the fluffy end of the brush and go into the dark contour color and go back in under my cheekbones. Now I'm going to take the finer tip and contour my nose. Next, I'm going to go back in with the fluffy side and I'm going to dip it in the blush color here. And she puts it on the apples of her cheeks. I don't like to do that with my face shape, so I like to put it above where we put the contour. So I'm going to take the blush and I'm going to dot it along that area and blend it in. Lastly, I'm actually going to use my finger to do the illuminator. So I'm just going to get it on there and dot it up here on the top of my cheekbone. And I'm going to put a little bit under my eyes just to make it a little more glowy. And here. Then I'm going to put it along the bridge of my nose. And then on the top of my lip. One thing I forgot to do with the fine tip was highlight with the highlight color on the top of my brow. So I'm going to go back in and do that. And then I'm actually going to go over it again with the illuminator. So it has a nice highlighted base to stick to. And one thing I recommend not doing before you put this on, since it is so creamy, is doing any under eye makeup. So if you're doing any liner, any eyeshadow under the eyes, any mascara on your lower lashes, wait until it's done to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I did still want to go over a review of the foundation. There are definitely some pros, lots of pros, but there are still some cons I do want to warn you about. First of all, it's very cream based. So if you're not comfortable with putting a creamy concealer consistency foundation all over your face, then this may not be for you. As I mentioned before with the primers, you don't want to use anything silicone based or anything that's oily because it doesn't stay on as well. I don't feel like this is the best all day long wearing foundation since I do have trouble getting it to set in. The other day I did use a translucent powder with it and that helped a little bit, but sometimes I do still feel like settling into my pores. You definitely want to moisturize really well because as the day goes on, it's gonna settle on dry spots you may not even know you had. So there's that part. But overall, it's really fun to use. It's quick and easy. It's one foundation step that would normally take 4. It's in one compact. It's awesome. It's a totally different way to think of foundation because normally when I think of foundation, I think of finding the perfect color for my skin. And these don't necessarily match my skin at all, but they are the right tones for my skin. So she does have 3 different sets of the different colors for different skin types, which is great. And if you blend well, you don't really have to worry about the fact that it doesn't perfectly match your skin. It's fun. It is like 3D because you're using different colors on your face and it's all considered foundation. So I'm definitely having a lot of fun with it. Highly recommend it if you want to try something new that's a little bit different from your normal foundation routine. If you want to step out of the box, give creamy foundation a try, creamy blush, everything. I haven't had any reactions with my skin with it. I obviously can't speak for everybody, but it's agreed with me and it's a lot of fun. So definitely check it out. I'm not sure how long the deal on Evine is going, but you can buy it on her website, maskcara.com. Thanks so much for watching. See y'all next time.